Hello, everyone. This is Biz Chicks TV. This is the place where you can find tools to help you do business better. We're here to help you run a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. And today I am here with Terry Johnson online, all the way from New York City. I'm Terry from California Cover Ups. I want to give a shout out to my partner, Miss Francine Gregory, real estate entrepreneur and tech diva, and we're the Biz Chicks. Today is all about digital marketing, guys. You know, we're going to get some tips. So, hey, I highly recommend if you don't have a pencil that you get it now because you just might need something. I want to give a shout out to everyone on the replay and everyone listening in. We just want to say, hey, we're so glad you took time out to find out more about digital marketing. How you doing this morning, TJ?
I am okay. I think things
Good.
are going to be good today. It's quite warm, but we're going to make it work. Everybody's looking for the change in the weather. And we were just talking in agreement before we went live about things, the way things feel in the world. Even though we're still in the middle of a pandemic, but people are starting to oh, that doesn't matter. So I just we said it was weird, but we're going to roll with it.
Yes.
It's going to be what it's going to be.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to talk today about we're still spring cleaning, and that's a part of the weather talk because it's April. Spring cleaning. That means you dust under the sofa, you move the refrigerator, all those big heavy things you move, and you go, hey,
Mhm.
I gotta clean behind there or the whatever it is. You know what spring cleaning is. So we're doing that for your digital marketing strategy this month. So we talked the first week about lead gen or lead generation, which is I was saying that was the metric or the thing you need to focus on as a business owner. And then last week we talked about opt-ins, which was all about getting people on your email list, all the things you need to do because you need an email list. There are some people that say you don't need the email list. I'm one that says you do, and I gave some examples. So great examples. So if you missed those two shows, go back on the Biz Chick. They're there. Also go to my page, Terry Johnson Online. Just Google it, and you'll see the videos there. So you choose how you want to see it, and because one is part one, the other is part two. So we always do a part one, part two. All right.
Mhm.
So we're going to talk about, excuse me, branding. I need to bring this up. I haven't talked about branding in over a year. I think the last show we had, what was the difference between marketing and branding? So now we're going to need to look at your branding strategy and see if you need to revisit it, if you need to dust it off, if you need to
Mhm.
change something, all of those things. We want to remind you to do that. That's what the spring cleaning is about. It's reminding you, hey, you haven't looked at this. Take a look at it. Is it still working? So we're going to talk about branding. Now, I remember one of the things from that last show that we did. Also, that's on the Biz Chicks page. It's a year ago. I dug it up somewhere. I have the link, so I'll put it in later in the chat. So if you want to watch that previous conversation, you can't. But
Mhm.
we talked about what is the difference between marketing and branding because people think these two things are the same and they're not. Marketing is not branding, branding is not marketing. Now marketing is a part of your branding is a part of your marketing strategy, but the two things are very different. And
Okay.
I'm really going to just give you the detail right now. And let me see. Now I thought I
Morning, Jerry.
updated it. Hold on.
Mhm. I'm just saying good morning to Jerry this morning.
All right, so I have notes in two different places. I didn't update this one, but I have it on memory. So marketing is simply those things that you do to create your awareness and bring people to your business. And marketing that could be ads, social media posts. You have a blog, you have got articles, you have survey, all of those things, the things. But branding is more the feeling of
Mm.
your business and how other people feel about your business. That could be your audience and your customers. What do they feel? The emotional connection they have when they encounter your business. Okay, so does everybody get that? That there's two different things. So marketing is that product, price, place, promotion, the mix of things that you do to place your product, where you're going to place it, the price, and all of the mechanics. Marketing is the mechanics of promoting your business and placing it out in the world. Branding is what other people say, feel, and think about you. It's like reputation, but it's much more. Reputation is
Mm,
a part of branding. Okay, so does
okay.
everybody get clear? I want you to get clear on that.
I think I understand. It's sort of like marketing is think about coupons and specials
The
and
things, yes,
the
the
things,
yes, the
and
things
then
that you do, the system, um, social media posts, writing an article, going on not a blog, a podcast, and you're the guest. You bring, those are things that you do to place your business in the
okay,
world for attraction to gather customers and audience members. But branding is once they see and interact with your business. That's what branding is. It's not logo and colors. That's a part of it. That's brand identification. So let's talk about that a little bit. So
okay.
if
Before
I
we go
say to
there,
go, mhm,
hold on. Let me see if I understand this. Marketing is what you do to get the word out
the
about your
activities,
business.
yes, the
Okay, so
activities
I'm
you
gonna
do.
put that in the chat.
Right. But
And brand.
branding is the feeling that other people have to your business. That's what I
So,
was going to go into. If I
okay.
say the Golden Arches, what do you know what that is? Most people do. The Golden Arches, McDonald's, they used to be called that. But when you see the logo, you know what it is and it gives you a feeling. Even though
Mm,
they do have the colors and the logo and it's the colors and the logo is so that people instantly know it's you, but that's not all of it. The branding part is, well, what kind of interaction did they have with your employees? Let's stay with McDonald's. So what was
okay.
the last time you gone in, was the area clean? Did the employees smile? Did they take your all of those little things that and especially a large corporation like McDonald's will have a employee guide of things you do when you greet the customer. Because when
Yes.
you go into a McDonald's here or in Japan, wherever because they're worldwide, there's always the thing that you get. You're going to get, hi, whatever. Welcome to McDonald's. May I take your order? Or whatever the thing is, the
The
system they have in
greeting
place.
is, or
That's
the,
branding.
oh,
Also, a part of that is how well you took the interaction with the business. That's also a part of branding. And see how branding can be small or it could be a big thing. It could be singular or it could be something way beyond just one or two things.
Al's in the house, Al Tiglio. Yeah, wow. I didn't even think about the fact that the culture is part of the brand.
Yes. So it's really it's a big branding is big. There's something called brand development, your brand system, you have brand identity, you have brand voice, you have customer service, you have not representation, reputation. And that's
Hmm.
based on your branding and your customer service. So see how all those things roll up
Yes.
into
Hi, Dr.
that.
Tachi. Yeah.
Hey, Dr.
Wow.
Sachi. So that's why I say people think branding is logo and colors, and I'm done. That's not it. You have to think about the why. I always say, go back to your why because that tells you how to go forward. Now,
Hmm.
marketing, we could talk about marketing because there's, tactics. You post on social media, you put your call to action, you do your link in bio, you send an those are actions. Branding is more of an overall feeling or emotion. You want to develop the emotional connection between you and the audience and your customer so
Yes.
that they have a positive relationship and a positive reaction to you every time. That's branding.
Wow. I
Okay.
didn't, you know something? I never knew that that branding included activities over and above the look.
Yeah,
So they
that's just
bo-
the surface.
so then marketing and branding both involve feelings,
Yes,
how the customer
but
feels.
but marketing is more of activities and things you do versus branding being outside of your control once you create a logo and a color and your logo, your colors, and well, this is my font and this. Beyond that is how the audience and your customers react to you positively or negatively. That's branding.
Mm.
We could get really deep in this because we could look at Nike. What do you
Uh-huh.
when you see the swoosh, their logo is a swoosh, and
Yeah.
sometimes they will put up a billboard or an ad with just that symbol, and they don't say anything else. That's branding because most everybody knows what that swoosh is.
And the thing that comes to mind is just do it.
Right. See, that's branding. Nike has put that into our minds to where they don't even have to put the words. See, that's branding. That's great branding. Another example is Coca-Cola. What
Mm-hmm.
color is the can? Red, right? It's red. So you
Yes.
don't even look at the label, you see a red can. Most of the time it's a Coca-Cola can. But that is their brand color, red. Also during the holidays, they have polar bears. Polar bears is one of their advertising imagery because
Mm-hmm.
Christmas is a time of family. So they have a polar bear family drinking what? Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola, yes. Just
And
like
sometimes they don't even show the logo. They show the bottle, the shape of a bottle.
yes.
That's unique to Coca-Cola because they still use that imagery. Coca-Cola is a brand that's like 100 and something years old,
Okay,
but
well
they still
Al,
use that bottle.
yeah, Al says the culture is part of the brand.
Right.
Hashtag customer obsession. Nike, just do it. Yes. Yeah. It comes to mind.
Now his
Um,
now we talked about the corporate structure. Let's bring it down to our level because we're not corporations.
yes.
What kind of things can you do with your branding? Well, think about this. Thank you note.
Mm,
You get your customers birthday. You don't have to get it, but some people do. Like, what's your birthday? Not the whole thing. Like
mm-hmm,
July 17th, and then they send you a note or they send you an email on that date.
mm-hmm,
Those are touches of branding. Also, when you and Dryer Buzz does this, she has the box, and then she has the ribbon, and then she puts her card in, her logo that says did you shower today, and all it says all kind of nice things. That's branding. That's
mm,
branding. It's how she's making the customer feel once they've bought her product because you want them to buy again. I always say here, we don't want to have one customer and just buy one thing. We want to have a customer for life. So how do you have a customer for life? We talk about dating. How do you get a husband or wife? The steps, right? That first date, the second you talk, you this, oh, we have, those things. You do the same thing in your business. And that's
mm.
branding.
Okay, that sounds
Okay.
good.
So
I,
marketing is the activity that you do to promote, place your business in the world. And that's social media posts, that's podcasts, that's survey, those things, activities. Branding is not an activity per se, but it's the relationship you build to where you get your audience and your customer. How do they feel about you? You want the emotional connection and you want it to be positive. So those are all the little things that makes the relationship to them emotional, make them connected to you.
mm-hmm. Jerry
You're
says that.
welcome, Jerry.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here for, to make it plain, to explain it to you. And
You
now
know,
I said I think the last time Fran and I talked about this over a year, it's been over a
it's been a
year.
while since we
Yeah, it's
talked
been a
about it.
while.
Yeah.
So I said, well, we need to bring this topic back up.
I think because we really do not understand the difference, because we could be branding under the auspices of marketing. We think we're marketing. And sometimes we're doing both because when we package it or we hold the package up, it's branded,
Right.
but
But
we're
not
doing a
branding.
promotion.
But see, people think branding, packaging is branding, but it's more than that. It's more than your package. It's more than your logo. It's more than the color. It's the feeling. that you evoke, that you get your audience to react to. You want an emotional connection with them. And then people think, well, I don't have an emotional connection with. Yes, you do. Everything is a connection. Everything is energy that we do. Even though you don't see the person that's buying from your online store, you still have to give them subtle touches where it's not face to face, but things that would make them go, "Oh, that was nice that they did this. That they sent me a." Here's the thing with Dryer Buzz, because she sells soap, and we got some soap. She put an extra sample in there of a soap that we didn't get in the box.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? Branding. She put a little sample of the oatmeal soap, and I was like, "Oh, okay." So when you think about it, you go, "Well, I'm going to order again. I want the large size of the oatmeal soap."
But you see, and I think that touches both points. It's promoting the soap, and
Mhm.
it's branding, right? That's what
Yes,
I
it's
meant by
both.
it could
Yeah, that's
you
you.
could
You
be
can't have
doing
one.
both with one action and not
We
really
can't have one
realize it.
without the other. We cannot have one without the
Okay,
other. I just want to separate the two because they're
the
not the same.
definitions, but
Branding
they are
goes into your marketing strategy. Branding
but
goes
they are
into the
intertwined.
marketing strategy. It's
Gotcha.
different, but it's different. People confuse. They say that they're the same, just like they
Mhm.
say marketing and sales is the same. It's not. It's similar, but it's not, because there's activities that you do that are different in each of these sections. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So that was my point. I wanted this to be clear,
And I
simple.
I think I understand it. Let me see if I can.
See, that's
Uh,
what I want. You have to understand. You have to understand, everybody that's listening, everybody that's here live on the replay, understand. And if you don't, put in the chat, I don't understand, or can you give me more clarity or whatever. That is okay, because that's what we're here for. And it's not just about when we're live at 8
yeah.
a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern. It's not about this few minutes that we live. It goes beyond this. You
So
ask
so
your
that
question.
I now know how to apply it. So
Yeah.
let me see. My mind from what we just discussed this morning. I'm trying to simplify this concept. Marketing is promoting, getting the word out about what I do
Right.
business
Think
wise.
marketing is product, price, place, promotion. That's the 4 P's in marketing.
Oh,
Those
okay.
things. Those
Okay.
are activities.
All right.
But branding is more what you create to have the emotional connection between you and the audience, or you and the customer, and you don't want it to be just one interaction and then they go away and never come back. See, you want to have it be to where it's a lot. You want a lifelong customer, and you have to do those things
So,
to make them happy.
okay. So then if we were talking about dating,
Hmm.
marketing would be getting the date by reaching out and
Marketing would be getting on the dating app and filling out a profile. That's an
okay.
activity, but that's not branding. Branding is the things that you say that you like long walks, that I like music. That's branding.
It's
Okay.
telling people about me
That the
and
things that you
makes
say
them
to build the
feel
emotional connection, but
that
going
makes
on the app is the marketing part, because that's the mechanics of it. I guess you want to say
yes.
you have to
Okay.
go on the dating. Well, you don't have to, but I'm just saying,
But in
if
this,
you're
if we
using the
were
dating.
talking about it,
Hmm.
yes.
Right. So but you need the dating app. That's the apparatus, the mechanical part of it that you need. Because otherwise, how you going to date without filling out a profile?
Or people knowing where you are, how to reach you,
Right. Right.
which is the whole
If
marketing
you're gonna
thing.
stand on the street and say, "Hey, I'm dating," you might get one or two. Somebody might see you, but if you go on the app, then you're exposed to more people. That's the marketing side of it. The
Uh,
branding part is where you wear a yellow dress versus a blue dress, or you put on a suit or a tie, or you have a dog in the picture, or you flowers, or you jewelry. That's the branding part of it.
okay, gotcha.
If we're talking about dating, that's how it relates.
What you do to invoke certain feelings.
Yep.
about your brand, about
Yes.
what you're doing. Yes.
Yes.
So that when people who we said branding is what people think about you when you leave the room.
Yes. That's it
Okay.
exactly. When you're
All
not
right.
there. So if you're not on the app all the time, right? You have to sleep,
No.
you have to work, you have to. So when you're not on the dating app, what is the profile doing? Branding you,
Ah.
branding you,
Oh.
showing
Okay.
what you like. I have a picture of me and my dog. I'm out on my bike. I'm out on the river. I'm out the this or I'm on the beach. That's branding.
Got you.
And
Huh.
it's working when you're not there.
Exactly.
See?
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. I want to make it simple. You have to understand the
Thank
difference.
you. Ah. Oh my gosh.
See?
Okay. I think I get the difference.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So we apply that to our business how? Like I said earlier, like if you sending out products, you say thank you. Or if you're in the service industry and you gather as much information you can on your client when it's their birthday, you send them a nice email, you send them a text. However you have the connection with them, you
Mm-hmm.
acknowledge something special about them, which in turn makes them go, "Oh, they thought about me." That's it. It's real simple, nothing hard.
Wow. Okay, because they make it sound so complicated,
Yes,
Terry.
they make it, and I said, I think I said this last week, is because when you Google stuff about marketing online, you're seeing articles and things written for people who have marketing teams, companies, corporations that have marketing teams, and then they
And
have
it
to work with the sales team or they have to work with the PR team. They large groups of people, so they talk in jargon and terms, and it's almost scientific, and you get
yes,
confused and you go, I don't want to do this.
exactly.
But if
You
you
go
come here, if you come here every Tuesday at this
and
time,
get some clarity
we're gonna get it, we're gonna make it simple and clear, concise, and understandable. Those
and
four things.
doable.
Okay. All right. So we're
Yes.
going to continue this. We're going to continue to talk 11:30. If you go to terryjohnsononline.live, I think we've got the brand or
Let's
um
see.
is it banners or brand? I forgot where it is.
I'm looking in the banners. Can
Okay,
you?
but you go to
But you're
terryjohnsononline.live.
gonna have to look over
Plus, it's
on.
in the BizChick group. Plus, it's on the BizChick page. So
Mm-hmm.
listen, you got three places to go: terryjohnsononline.live, the BizChick group. I hope you're a member of the BizChick group, and the page. You don't have to be a member of the page; it's public. So you just go to the BizChick page, and you'll see the post to join us over there. We're going to continue talking about branding. There's much more.
Okay, because I'm looking over under your
Yeah, I
banners, but
thought
I
we
still
had
don't
it
see
on the
it.
banners. Maybe it's not there.
It's not there.
Okay, I'll
I
type it in.
Yes, because I've got several here. I'm scrolling through
Yeah, we
here.
got a bunch of.
Here it is.
All
I
right.
got it.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Yes, but it's so
Oh,
tiny.
there it is. And
Terry
I'll type
Johnson
it in.
Online Live.
Let me put it in the
That's why I
comments.
missed it. I was expecting it to.
Right, a big is the ticker, which is cool. There's nothing
Okay.
wrong with that.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me put in the link.
For today's show, we encourage you to follow Terry over to her page where this conversation will continue and clarity will be reached continually throughout the day. Oh my goodness. I want to thank you. We've got some comments here.
Yeah,
Well,
let's see.
let's put this back up, Terry. Um,
Okay,
I'm gonna put this little comment up here real quick.
okay.
From Al, he says, "I continue to deliver smiles for almost 2 years now." Okay, is that your brand, Al? Okay. All right. Well, we continue to deliver information that will help you do business better, guys. So remember to go to terryjohnsononline.live
Yep.
and continue the conversation. Also, you can find her on Terry Johnson Online on her Facebook page. You can find her over there on YouTube and on Twitter. So, hey guys, where else
Everywhere.
can you get such valuable information all the way from the East Coast, all the way from New York City? from someone who's going to explain it to you in a way that you can understand it. Because
Yes,
we
I
don't
want to
like
say thank you
convoluted crap
to the
over
live
here.
viewers and the replay viewers. We love you all. So and leave your
Exactly.
questions.
All right, guys, we got to let Terry go because she starts in 3 minutes.
Come
We
on
love
home,
you.
everybody that's here. Come on.
So stay tuned over there on Facebook Live, okay? See you
Yep.
later, Terry. We love you, and we will talk to you tomorrow, guys.